I woke up one day and I saw my excess PC parts lying on the table. And I instantly had a thought. No, a vision. No, a dream. No, an ambition. These were no longer just going to be discarded old memory. These will be more than just a stick of silicon and metal. This was going to become a weapon of legends, of kings, of gods. This was going to become the Ram Knife.
Name one genius that ain't crazy. That's a lyric from Kanye West and I totally agree with it, which is why I decided to turn a normal stick of old broken RAM into a knife. Why? Because I can. And also because humanity never got anywhere without, well, crazy ideas. If we didn't have crazy ideas, we won't be the modern developed civilization that we are. This right here is the Ram Knife. It is the new latest accessory for both your PC and your kitchen, and it's going to revolutionize the way of cutting. That is absolutely not true, but it was a pretty fun journey, so let's talk about it. Now, before you ask anything, you're probably thinking, why the hell would I do it? Because, well, simply put, because I just looked at a stick of RAM. I always thought that RAM sticks kind of look like knife blades, and it'd be pretty cool if they could cut something and they were like a weapon. So I decided to just sharpen an old stick of RAM that had been lying around and stuff like that. So here's the whole journey of doing it. Now, big disclaimer, I'm no professional knife sharpener or anything. In fact, this is like one of the first few times I've even sharpened anything, and but I'm pretty happy with the results. It could be much better, but I'm pretty happy with the results. So what I took was, I took this whetstone, which is what you use for sharpening. I soaked it in water for a couple hours, which is how you're supposed to prep a whetstone. I took it out of the water, I put it on a towel, and I kept that whetstone wet by basically pouring water on it with a water bottle every once in a while. And I put in a bunch of elbow grease, kind of sharpen the RAM stick. So this is a normal RAM stick, this is the actual RAM knife. I kind of started sharpening it, and it was just like a few hours of work, you know, using elbow grease to kind of sand it and file it down. Now, what you do when you want to sharpen and create a knife is you start from a very rough grit. I use the roughest grit available to me, and then what you would want to do is slowly increase the grit, so it's a bit more of a smoother and smoother and smoother surface, so you can refine the blade and make it sharp and sharper and sharper and sharper by using smoother and smoother surfaces. And I kind of just slowly increased the grit. After a while, I was kind of happy with the result, and I tested it out on some paper, and it's okay. Like, it's not a knife, like it's not really that sharp, like it's not gonna cut anyone, hurt anyone, but it is a blade. Like, it can cut stuff, and it can cut paper, not like a katana, super sharp and anything, but you can saw it down, so it's not too bad. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, let's test it out on something that's a little bit easier to cut than just a single piece of paper. Let's try it on some vegetables. So I went down to the kitchen, I got myself some garlic. I tried cutting it with this. To my very big surprise, my shock and awe, it cuts like surprisingly well. Like, it could chop the garlic, it could slice the garlic, not super thin, but decently thin, and it was actually quite easy to cut the vegetables with this RAM. So will I consider this project a success? Absolutely. But the thing is, for something to be a success, it has to have like a purpose or use. So I guess you could call this a failure. I don't really know. Either way, to me, this was a pretty fun and dumb experiment. It's absolutely not food safe. You probably will get cancer if you use this on your food because of all the chemicals and compounds in a stick of RAM and in silicon. So definitely don't use this on your food. Maybe use it to open like lettuce if you want to do this experiment yourself. And if you want to buy this stick of RAM off of me, the RAM knife will start at auctions at $10. Down in the comment section, place your bid. Thank you very much. Either way, this was a very fun video to make, also a very dumb video to make, but guys, if you did enjoy it, found it helpful, make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time, which the next upload is probably going to be coming next Monday. So till then, I'll see you. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you enjoyed it. And I apologize for wasting your time. Goodbye.